Good morning. It's 8:38 a.m. on a happy Tuesday still. It'll be happy Tuesday all day today. And we are leaving Sandpoint, Idaho. And a popo is watching you, making sure you don't speed there. And this bike path looks awesome. So the river's on the other side of it. It looks like I can't see it from here, but I see it on the Google Maps on my navigation. Oh, it's on my left actually. I gotta turn around. So it's actually part of the lake. Yeah, I gotta figure out where this bike path goes, because every time I see a bike path like this, I just wonder, like, where does it start? Where does it stop? Where do I park to use it? Wow, that house over there has the nicest greenhouse I think I've ever seen. All made out of glass and aluminum, and it was solid. It's huge too. It probably cost 50 grand, that greenhouse. So we have 28 miles to Washington, and I haven't seen a sign yet. So I don't remember the town. Wow, still 45 miles an hour. But that's alright. I am doing fine. Looks like there's some high clouds to the west, which hopefully we'll get back into. Looks like they go on for a while, I hope. I really want some rain. I think it is raining in western Washington today. I would love to have some rain, wash some of this stuff off the RV. I think it rains until today or tomorrow, and then it dries out for the next 10 days. But lately they've been changing the forecast so drastically. They'll have sun, and then all of a sudden the rain is back. They'll change it, so we'll see if it sticks. Ah, 60 miles an hour. Just do 55, I think, on this highway. There's a lot of traffic on it. And we can turn the AC down though now. We're driving west again finally. And the camera is in the shade. I feel like it's crooked. I feel like that's crooked, so it's the angle I look at it that throws me off. It's just really hard to, because I'm looking at the camera from an angle, so I can't see it straight on is the problem. There's a popo. He was semi-unmarked. He had no lights on top, but he did have police on this side. But the lights is what gives him away from a distance, so. And when I get to Washington, I will change this memory card. Motorcycle gang. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic on this road. I don't know if everyone's going to work or what. No, I need to drive the truck. Also, make sure the battery is not getting too low from sitting there. It's only been 2 weeks, so it should be fine. I mean, definitely drive it tomorrow. So I'm guessing this whole trip, diesel and campgrounds, probably only cost me like $1,300 for 15 days, which isn't bad, you know. I mean, what is it? 750 of that is actually 800 of that, say, is diesel, and 500, no, 750 is diesel and 550 is campgrounds. I mean, try and do a 15-day trip in a car, driving, you know, 4,000 plus miles, say 4,500 miles, you would pay a lot more than $1,300. You might spend that in a week between gas and restaurants and lodging. Easy. I mean, I think hotels are more expensive with everyone traveling too. Probably isn't uncommon to spend 150 bucks a night, you know, in a decent hotel now along the interstate. So basically, you know, $1,000 a week just for your hotel driving. That's why I love the RV though. Plus we have our cat, which, you know, it's even harder finding pet-friendly hotels, and they do charge more than most of them. Have a fee, a non-refundable, like $60 cleaning fee, which really adds to, you know, a lot to your bill when you think about it. So say your $120 room is all of a sudden $180. Wow. I mean, it's a big difference. It's like 50% higher just having a pet. But, you know, they have to do that because they need to clean very well. And I think they have like special sprays, and I don't know. I wonder if they vacuum the carpet with one of those, you know, carpet cleaners even, because they have to worry about if the next person is allergic, you know, to pets. I don't know. Or maybe it's just money they collect, so if there's any damage over the years, they can fix it. Not really sure. Excuse me. I think I will enjoy the drive now and just let you watch. The highways though. Interstate, I don't know, sometimes I don't mind the interstate, but if I've done it a lot, it bores me. If I'm on a new interstate or one I don't do very often, it's tolerable. But like I-90, I've driven across that so many times, I just bores me. Like even going up where Snoqualmie Pass bores me now. It's just not fun. Wake up. I might need another tea. I'm hoping once I get to Washington, either the first town after the border or there'll be a rest area along Highway 20. I will pull over, do a bathroom break, get a tea. I need to actually figure out what town I'm mapping Google Bridgeport. So that's where I want to go for sure for today. We have camping reservations there, and I want to make sure. I want to see if we have cell coverage. It looks like we do. It's right by town, but I want to see, because I'm not sure how much there is to do there in the evenings, except sit around. I think in the mornings, early afternoon, we'll take the truck out, because we're going to take the truck too and go explore. But we don't want to be gone all day because it gets hot in the afternoon, just in case the AC were to break. Zoe's going to be in the RV. Houses along the river here are amazing. They're like super mansions. Jeez. Right on the river with boat access and docks. Really nice. They can have horses too if they want. How cool would that be? I told you a while back on a previous video, I was like, living by a river might be one of the neatest things. Like better than a lake, you know, because the river is always changing. And the nice thing is they will always be there, whereas like a lake, they might decide, oh, we don't want the dam anymore. Or the lake fills in with sediment. Not really a big lake lover. They also get toxic algae a lot of times. They can get very polluted, like, whereas the river is always flushing itself because the water is flowing. Yeah, I never really thought about that until today, how nice a river would be to live by. So we have 18 miles. Oh, getting cold. Even though I really don't want a big house anymore with land I have to take care of as I get older. But I still like to think about, you know, if you were rich, how nice it would be, and say you just had gardeners and stuff. It's not my dream though. Excuse me. Huh. They got some parking right there at that gas station, it looks like. So Riley Creek Recreation Area was to the left. They had camping. Tent camping. So the truck can basically camp there when I get the platform tent. Ooh, we're in the land of lumber mills again. I love lumber mills. I mean, they smell good. Look at the stacks of wood. Stacks of wood, and then you see the finished product usually also. Wow, they have a ton of wood there. Wow. So they water it to keep it wet, and I wonder, is that so? I mean, I know part of it's so it doesn't catch on fire, like, or if there were to be a fire. But I wonder if it also keeps the wood from splitting. I wonder if that's a problem, you know, as it dries. I don't know. If you're a logger or lumber mill person, let me know. that's the thought of this video. Can't say thought of the day because I've had too many. What are all the reasons they water lumber stacked up at lumber mills? Ah, here's a log truck going to that lumber mill, I bet. They were stacked so high. I don't know how they get them stacked that high. Like, whatever machine stacks them must drive on them. I mean, they have to. Those must have been 20, 30 feet high, or maybe more, 40, I don't know. It seemed really high. So maybe it's not as high as I think. It just seemed high. So I'm having pizza for lunch that I bought yesterday at the KOA. The only thing, I mean, I like the pizza. I think it was a little short on sauce. And I almost wonder cheese, but I put a ton of cheese when I make pizza. So I might, well, no, I mean, it is short on cheese, I think, because the pizza we had in Nebraska from the two places definitely had a lot of cheese. And more sauce, and that's what really makes the pizza, in my opinion. Like, theirs was good. They had really good crust too. It was garlic flavored. But it's hard to have like the best pizza unless you have the right amount of sauce and the right amount of cheese. It doesn't matter what the toppings are, because otherwise it tastes kind of dry. And this had a tiny bit of dryness to it. And when it tastes dry, then it kind of tastes like a frozen pizza, even though it's not. I hope it wasn't a frozen pizza. It took them 25 minutes to make it. Better not be selling frozen pizzas. I wonder if their dough is frozen though. I wonder if that's why. That could be. Because the dough, then that's what KOA does actually. They do have the frozen dough. I've seen at most of the places. And frozen dough is not the same as fresh dough. Oh, another logging truck. Definitely busy somewhere today. Oh, I can't wait to see Highway 20 in Washington. Never driven on the Eastern Washington part of it, I don't think. If I have, I do not remember. It would have been a long time ago. Wow, this is the end of the lake coming up. I think it's part of the big Sandpoint Lake. You could go all the way to the town of Sandpoint in a boat. And we've been driving like 20 miles. Might still be going too. I think a river flows into it actually. I don't remember if this is the side that has the river or not. Yeah, it's still going. It just turned the corner. Wow. There's camping down there. It looks free. I don't know how you get down there. Yeah, they're just parked along the road. That is too awesome. Oh, here it is right here. Turn off here. Definitely taking the truck to places like that. I would love to take the RV if I had time. Super neat. It's Thama. So you're on the other side of the railroad tracks, between the railroad tracks and the lake. It's like you just park along the road. So there's no hookups, no services. You just have an awesome view, and it's free. You don't have to pay a dime, it looks like. Shoot, I could have made it here yesterday. I was so tired yesterday. I just couldn't remember what was all down this road either. took a shower in Montana, Nebraska, and Montana. Just shows how big Montana is that 2 of my showers happen to be in Montana out of the 3. Wow, where is that truck going? We got 11 miles to Highway 20 in Washington. I still don't know the name of the town. I haven't seen a sign yet, which really amazes me, because they don't really care if you know where you're going. Usually there's always a sign, and it's a big town. It's a border town too, which I don't understand. So basically I call state lines borders because I just do. I don't know why. State line just sounds dumb. Like border. There's a little parking lot there in the middle of that. That is awesome. I don't know if the RV could turn around though. Truck I could take down there. Looks like there's some hiking trails around this little wildlife area too. Maybe. Can't really tell. Priest River Historic District. Is there a town called Priest River? Oh, there is. So I wonder if this is the turnoff to the state park. Priest River State Park coming up to the north. Yeah, this is Priest River. Tempted to stop it here, but I only have 9 miles to the border crossing in the next town. State line crossing. I always use cruise control through town so I don't speed. I might pause this or stop it. Actually, kind of want some 20-minute videos instead of like 30-35 minutes all the time. AJ's Cafe. That's what I'd name my kid if we would have had kids. AJ. Just easy. My name's AJ. It's like a neat downtown. Yeah, this looks like a neat little town. You can go over to cross the river. Not sure what was over there, but we're still in Idaho. I'm pretty sure. Oh, a giant lumber mill over there. Wow. Piles of wood. Yeah, I think we're going to stop this video at this light if it's still red. And, Priest Lake. There it is. Priest River State Park is by Priest Lake. 22 miles north. Practically in Canada. But, this was Priest River. This is, Sandpoint at Priest River. Thank you for watching.